Hi everyone, I'm back and we are going to be speaking to Mulindwa Guy as part of a programming that Black girl environmentalists have been doing throughout the month of February for Black History Month, which is a program called Reclaiming Our Time as part of the Pass the Mic initiative. So I'm just going to pin the comment so you know what I'm talking about. Request. Hope you're seeing this, Mulindwa. I sent the request to you. Thanks everyone for joining. As I said, I'm going to be speaking to Mulindwa Guy this morning about his work as an environmentalist in Uganda. Great. We're on. Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that, but I'm so pleased that we're able to speak.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry about the disturbances that I caused earlier on. It's because of the network connections. I just found out that in my country, because of the election period that we are in, the election, the government doesn't allow us to do live interviews and hold live interviews. So
That's interesting.
you
Yeah.
have a to
Yeah. Well, I'm pleased you're able to skip around the the rules that were in place. For everyone watching, I'd love for you to just introduce yourself, say where you are, and just really excited to talk about your work as an activist and an environmentalist. Yeah, I'd love for you to introduce yourself. That would be great.
My name is Mulindwa Moses. I'm a climate activist from Uganda. And I'm a co-founder of Believe. It's an NGO that aims at creating climate resilient societies and empowering youth. And I work for Trees for the Future as an ambassador. Also an NGO based in the United States, and it's working all around around the globe to make sure it ends the poverty and hunger among people. And I also I'm a land hero at United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. So I started my climate activism way back in 2018. I was writing my book, The Untold Story of an African Child, and I was at the university. While I was, because I needed like raw stories from real people, I just never wanted to sit down and write fiction about people's lives. I wanted to tell a story about and child, and so I had to go on ground and get to know about these people, get to know the stories, the real stories, what they go through. So it happened that I was in eastern Uganda, part of Uganda, in a region called Bududa, and I found a 15-year-old girl, a 15-year-old girl, and I asked her why she was, because I found her, she was taking care of her 3 little siblings. It's something was shocking and quite unfortunate at the moment. So I asked her, why? Where are your parents? I mean, why are you taking on this big responsibility on your own? You're still young. Why aren't you in school? And so many questions. All I first saw in the first few minutes, she was crying, and I had to calm her down. And later on, she told me the story how the parents were killed by floods and landslides. And it was shocking and fortunate that I was at the university and I didn't know anything about the climate change. So I went back after listening to and everything, so did some research, and I found out that these catastrophes were happening more frequently in our region, but just because we don't have, we are not educated about them, we don't have information about them because the media is not talking about them. Our national medias, the are not saying anything. So I felt like I need to do something striking to create much awareness, because it was shocking that I was at the university and I had no as I can to the general public, and held signs alongside the roads. Then I got threats, and I I started. I withdrew the holding signs for quite a while. I started the online striking. It was okay. Then I got to know about Friday for the Future. I joined them, and it was amazing. I got support, and
Yeah, that's great.
I was like energized. I started doing the strikes again. Actually, now.
I think I lost your connection for a minute. I can see you, but I couldn't hear that last part of your speaking. Maybe other people can hear. Just check that other people can hear before we keep going, but I think people can hear. I can't. Can you hear me? I can't hear you for a strange reason. Gonna see if people can hear. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Let's just check that people can hear you. If people in the comments can say if they can hear Mulindwa, that'd be great. No, they can't hear either. Let's hope. Maybe it'll catch up. But I can see you talking, but I can't hear your sound. Just strange. Yeah, I can't hear you. Maybe it'll catch up, the internet connection. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, I don't know if you... okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let's try get Mulindwa back. Thank you, everyone. I'm so pleased that you can hear me. I'm just going to get Mulindwa back, and hopefully we can hear him too. Hi, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Actually.
So, I can hear you. Okay, great. I can hear you. Yeah, that's great that you... So just to recap, we were talking about how obviously there was a huge lack in education and awareness of climate issues. And you took that upon your education when you're at university to really get into the environmental movement. Oh, it's freezing. I'm afraid you've frozen again. Oh, there you are. Can you hear me, Mulindwa? Oh, I think you... I can see you, but it keeps going silent when you talk sometimes. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm going to see if I can get Mulindwa back. Thanks everyone for being patient. If you just joined, I'm talking to Mulindwa, who is a climate activist in Uganda. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hi Mulindwa, can you hear me? I think there's unfortunately too much of a delay happening with the conversation.
I think.
Oh, you can? Okay. So maybe I would love to hear... Okay, great. I would love to hear then a question about what environmental justice means to you in the context of the work that you do and what you've witnessed, the stories you just shared.
Come again. You're breaking a little bit. breaking side into the other question.
Oh yeah, just the question was what environmental justice means to you. What does that look like if there's justice for people and the environment?
Okay, I think about like some parts of the question, but I'm just the way I've had the question, but breaking, I think
Yeah, so you spoke about obviously the
we have network issues.
oh yeah, maybe. Can you
We achieve the
yeah, I think it's cutting out too much. We might have to, I'm not sure if because people can't hear you.
yeah. It's
I can
cutting
hear
out too
you every
much,
so often, but not all
I
the
don't know if you
time. I
can
think
hear.
people can hear me, I'm pretty sure. But the other way we could try. Can you hear me? See me?
Can see you, but you're a little bit breaking, so I don't know if you
Okay, yeah, you're
hear
breaking
me
up
and
for
see me.
me. But yeah, my question was just around environmental justice and sort of what that means to you, how sort of social justice and the climate crisis are obviously interwoven.
Going into business, yeah, I just had like the whole part of the question, and I think
Okay, yeah, I was just saying, what does social justice and environment have to do with each other for you?
to me, I believe to attain when we talk about let's just talk about things like racism. I believe that
Oh, unfortunately,
already
it's
movement that
breaking
we're
up,
doing right
Mulindwa.
now.
I can't quite hear you. It's only every so often that the words come out. Maybe try again. Sorry.
Come again?
Sorry, I couldn't. It keeps breaking up. I can see you talking, but like I so sometimes
First
can't
of
get.
10 minutes.
Okay, sure. We'll try that.